13 Best Long-Range Drones in 2022 and in 2023. Drone flying has become a really popular thing in recent years for many reasons. Not only is it fun, but drones of all types and styles are becoming much more affordable for people to get their hands on. From amateur hover drones to expert drones, for real estate photography, the choices available are endless. While drone flying is a lot of fun, it is also challenging, and there is definitely a learning curve that you will experience while you are getting started with it. The point of the drone flying is to help people of all experience levels to take their drone knowledge to the next level. Hobbyists have a lot of opportunities when it comes to purchasing drones. They come in all sorts of styles and sizes, and knowing the difference between them can help you to choose the one that makes the most sense for you and your family. There are even lightweight options that you can use in order to get the hang of the controls and sort out how you will be using your drone. Drones are the perfect option when you want to do any sort of aerial photography with accuracy and ease. We know that professionals need a little bit of help when it comes to figuring out what is essential in relation to the drones that they buy, and we have made sure that our content is relevant for you as well. As an amateur turned professional, we want to share that power with you as you use drones for real estate photography, wildlife photography, and all sorts of other applications in the workplace. No matter how you, your family, or your business want to use your drone, we know that you are going to have a great experience, especially if you prepare yourself ahead of time. Did you know long-range drones have a longer distance, transmission range, and can even fly beyond their pilot visual line of sight? Well, it is true. This type of drone has been used in monitoring and surveillance, rescue missions, and terrain mapping, as it is extremely useful for operations where it is difficult or risky for people to get to. We find new and often unexpected uses for long-range drones as we think about all the way that we can use them in different situations and circumstances. Most consumer long-range drones are a preferred choice for adventure seekers, videographers, and much more, who want to take their experience of flying a drone to the next level. Although these drones are easy to operate, just like their basic counterparts, they are more expensive, and so you may want to train on the basic, beginner drones first, and then advance to long-range drones. One reason why long-range drones tend to be more expensive is that most of them are equipped with advanced safety features, along with state-of-the-art cameras to capture top-quality video footage and pictures. Once you familiarize yourself with the mechanisms and controls of long-range drones, you could upgrade some of their features even further for even better performance. If you want to clock in a longer flight time, you could add batteries. For better control range, you could upgrade the antennas. When it comes to possibilities, the sky's quite literally the limit for long-range drones. Long-range drones is quite a subjective category, depending on the budget and what you plan to do with it. I'm thinking that, because you are here, you got tired of piloting cheap toy drones that have a maximum range of like 50 meters and want something more to satisfy your need to fly. But always keep in mind that you should check the map with all the country's drone laws before you fly too far. Here are the 13 best long-range drones in 2022. Number 13. DJI Matrix 600. The DJI Matrix 600 is made for professionals, yet follows the simple, to use and intuitive design habits DJI got us used to. The price range is considerably more than the other drones on this list, but the versatility for professional and industrial work is incredible. You can view the DJI Matrix 600 as a great mapping and imaging system for land surveying, crop monitoring, inspection, and many industrial applications. This drone can handle most camera setups up to 6 kg, which means you can even carry a Red Epic professional camera with it. Because it comes with the legendary Lightbridge 2 transmission system from DJI, it can stream HD feed from as far as 5 km away. But this drone is not made for huge distances, but for reliability and heavy weight carrying of camera equipment. 5 km is still a big distance to travel. Number 12. Unlimited Range Drone, Parrot Disco LTE. This is not a standard quadcopter, like the rest on the list, but rather a fixed-wing plane drone, without vertical takeoff, that can fly much farther distances, and for longer times, basically made for exploring. The 45-minute flight time makes it the longest flight time on this list, and that is thanks to the fact that it is gliding more than actually hovering on the spot. The maximum speed is also 80 km per hour or 50 miles per hour, which is quite a lot, again compared to standard vertical takeoff drones. The range of the drone is somewhere around 2 km or 1.24 miles, and it specs a stabilized full HD camera. But the most interesting thing, someone who made this fly basically an unlimited range by using 4 grams light and frankly easy. Dustin Dunhill used this 4 grams light module for his experiment. Number 11. Best long-range GoPro drone, GoPro Karma. The Karma is the only GoPro-specific drone. A GoPro drone like the Karma makes for a lot of versatility, as you will be using an action cam that can be stripped down and used for other purposes, maybe with a handheld gimbal or other accessories. Although bulkier than some of the other drones on this list, thanks to its versatility, it can make for a great travel companion. The fact that you do not have to connect your phone and it comes with an included on-screen display is a big plus. The fact that you can remove the gimbal and use it on a handheld device for super stable footage is probably the biggest plus to think of. The 1 kilometer control range makes it still a good contender as a great long-range GoPro drone. Advantages: easy to use controller. Gimbal can be removed and used as a handheld. Camera can be upgraded if new GoPro models appear. Super stable footage. Cheaper if you already have an action camera. Good color reproduction. Disadvantages: a bit bulkier than other drones in the same price range. Battery life could be better. Number 10. Best fishing long-range drone, Autel X-Star Premium. When it comes to fishing, I think this is one of the best long-range drones for it. Besides the fact that it is a really great camera drone that you can actually use even professionally, it has the very useful, phantom-like format that allows you to get the bait in between its landing legs and drop it when you turn the camera downwards. The 2 kilometer range is way more than enough for fishing purposes, and even more, it can double as a great exploration drone for the area you will be fishing at, so you can show your wife and kids later in what spectacular place you've been. Advantages: perfect image stabilization, modular gimbal and camera, long range, great build quality, good transmitter, slow motion 1080p, good color reproduction. Disadvantages: pretty big compared to the foldable drones of today, but perfect for fishing. Number 9. Hubsan H501S, best cheap, long-range drone. The cheapest drone on this list might actually be exactly what you are looking for, a drone that can go up to 1 kilometer by default, and even increase the range up to 2 or 3 kilometers, with special antennas, booster, and a non-interference area. There are a few YouTubers who managed to get this drone to even more than 3 kilometers and succeeded. To do that, you will have to buy a booster antenna package from Banggood, inexpensive. This drone is great for exploration, and even if it is older, the camera is still quite sharp, even for 2022, even though it is not stabilized. Number 8. Parrot Anafi, best 4K travel drone. The Parrot Anafi is probably the best choice if you are looking for a lower budget drone, dedicated to both exploration and high quality video and photo. The 4K camera and gimbal are top notch, but things like the ability to turn the camera to point up or the zoom function make it great for travel and exploration, as well as for framing more creative shots. It is a great drone for people on the lower end of the budget who still want something compact with good specs and a reliable stabilized camera. Advantages: really quiet, big battery life, 4K camera, can film 90 degrees up, lossless zoom, 2 1m photos, a lot of flight modes. Disadvantages: card slot must be handled carefully, only 2-axis stabilization plus EIS. Advantages: brushless motors, good range, great battery life, Very stable GPS. Good quality camera. Can fly faster in altitude hold mode. Disadvantages? No turning and follow me mode. Number 7. Hubsan Zeno, best long-range drone. Under $300, always a top recommendation. For drones under $300, the Hubsan Zeno is more than a long-range drone, coming with stunning 4K video and 3-axis gimbal stabilization. Why is this surprising? Mainly because this is unheard of at this price. It simply has no competition, and if you are looking for a drone that has the best image quality possible and a reliable range, look no further. Advantages: 3-axis gimbals, 4K camera, flight functions like follow me and waypoint, foldable design, return to home, super smooth gimbal, lots of spare parts available. Disadvantages: no obstacle avoidance or position hold sensors, no low battery warning on the controller. Number 6. Xiaomi Fimi X8 best long-range 4K drone under $500. Probably a favorite low-budget camera drone under $500 that is still capable of some professional-level shots. The Xiaomi Fimi X8 is more than a long-distance drone, but also a capable camera quadcopter. The foldable design, great build quality, and super stable 3-axis gimbal make it a favorite of mine, along a great combo of flight range and battery life. The ability of manually controlling ISO, shutter speed, and put ND filters on top of it make it a unique buy for people who want to play with their camera settings but have a lower budget. Advantages: 4K camera, 2K recording at 60 fps, 100 meters bps bitrate, long flight time, great range, good GPS stability, foldable design, 3-axis gimbals. Disadvantages: gimbal clearance quite low, no obstacle avoidance. Number 5. DJI Mavic 3, longest range professional camera drone. The Mavic 3 is the latest release from DJI in terms of foldable drones, and it is by far the most advanced, including in terms of max range. While the 15-kilometer max range 9.3 miles is incredible, you will never really need that much in real life. However, the strong signal provided by the O3 Plus video transmission system is also more reliable in shorter ranges in cases where there is interference. Other specs of the drone include an outstanding micro 4x3 or DS sensor with spectacular low light capability, a 7x optical zoom camera, and omnidirectional obstacle avoidance sensors. Advantages: best for low light footage, 4x3 Hasselblad sensor, changeable aperture, more precise colors. Disadvantages: quite expensive. Number 4. Autel Evo 2 4K modular long-range drone. The Autel Evo 2 is the longest range drone on this list, beating even the DJI Mavic 2 drone by 1 kilometer in declared range. A drone that can go that far does not necessarily mean you will be able to reach that type of distance in regular flights, but it is a testament of a better connection in tougher times. That might mean city Wi-Fi interference or trees or other obstacles in between. The Autel Evo 2 comes in 3 options and specs some insane cameras and sensors, directly competing with the DJI Mavic 2 Pro drone. The Autel camera can record in up to 8K 25 fps or 4K 60p and fly for 40 minutes or 35 minutes of hover time, which is more than any foldable drone currently on the market or any commercial drone. It's true that the CE Europe range is somewhere at 5 km lower than the estimated 9 km range for FCC US range, but that is a condition for all drones. Advantage: 4K 60p by 8K 30p camera, 40-minute battery life, 12 obstacle avoidance cameras, interchangeable cameras, modular internal storage, transmitter with screen included. Disadvantages: heavier than most foldable drones on the market. Number 3. DJI Mavic Air 2 9 km range drone. The DJI Mavic Air 2 has just made it as the top drone on this list thanks to its low price compared to its specs and amazing specs. It is a nice drone and one of the longest ranges on this list. The new transmitter is easier to use than with the other. Mavix from DJI has a better overall grip. One battery last for a lot over 30 minutes. Advantages: 4K 60p, 34-minute battery life, HDR video recording, great controller, internal storage, transmitter with screen included. Disadvantages: really nothing. Number 2. DJI Mini 2, 10km range drone under 250 gram. The DJI Mini 2 is the newest drone on this list. And it is a nice one to use, since it does not require any registration and comes with incredible specs, like 31-minute battery life, and an outstanding 10km range. It is compared the DJI Mini 2 with the Mavic Air 2. It is perfect for people who like to travel a lot, as it is one of the most portable drones in the market. It also does not compromise in terms of camera quality, being almost indistinguishable from higher-end drones and with perfect 3-axis gimbal stabilization. Advantages: amazing 10km range, under 250 grams, foldable design, 3-axis gimbal, 4K camera. Disadvantages: really nothing. Number 1. Mavic Air 2S 12km. Attribute: 12 km range, 5K footage, 31-minute battery life, 6 sensor cameras, awesome build quality, best for the price. Final suggestion on: if you are looking to purchase a long-range drone, it can be an expensive investment. Therefore, we suggest before you buy one, practice on a cheaper beginner model that can give you the experience to work your way up to more expensive and longer range models. When you are ready for that big investment, go over the specifications for every drone model you look at to make sure that it can fly as far as you expect to need it to, and that it has the features and functionality, for instance, HD cameras, thermal sensors, etc., to get the job done. Please, if this is your first time on my YouTube channel, kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon to get new video updates. Thanks for watching and remain blessed.